Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my first video back since I took my little break. I'm going to be talking to you guys about basically everything that has been going on for the past month in my life. I was planning on doing a Q&A video. I think I'm going to make that my next video or possibly the one after that. I'm not sure yet because I have a couple videos that I want to post for you guys already. But honestly, it feels so good to finally be filming again because YouTube is something that I really love and YouTube is something that just brings me joy. I'm pretty sure some people think that I wasn't going to come back on YouTube. Some people actually thought that I quit in general. But no, your girl was just on break. Sorry, you can't get rid of me as much as you hate me. I'm not going anywhere. So where do I even start? As you can tell, I'm in a very peppy, up there mood. Honestly, I have been in such a good mood for a while now. Like, if you watch my YouNows, if you watch my Instagram lives whenever I'm going live anywhere, then you can probably see that I've been a lot happier lately. And no, I'm not on a happy pill. I'm not on a drug. I'm not hallucinating. I am not tripping out. I'm literally happier. And it's kind of crazy how time can just like when people say it takes time, it'll get better in time, and you just want to be like, shut up. No, it's not gonna get better. I'm shitty, I hate my life, everything sucks, like it's not gonna get better, but literally it's gonna get fucking better. So where do I start with everything that's been going on? So some people did see the goodbye video, which has been taken down as of today. The reason I took it down is because I was watching it the other day, just rewatching it just to see like how I was and how much I've improved, just to see my growth, which is why I put videos on my channel, because I like to reflect and go back and look at them and see how I've gotten better. And it made me cry. It really broke my heart because I felt like I was looking at someone I didn't know. And I know that might confuse some of you, but I really feel like I was looking at a stranger. I don't know. It's confusing to explain, but I did not feel like I was looking at Vanessa. I felt like I was looking at someone who got caught up in a lot of shit and was broken and didn't really know what else to do at that point. And it just broke my heart, so I took the video down. Maybe I'll put it back up. The reason I would put it back up is because I want people to see the progress. I want people to see that you can be at your lowest point and still find a way to get out of that hole and be okay. Because that is what happened to me. And I'm going to try to not cry in this video because my last one I cried in. So we're going to try to stay positive. And honestly, there's nothing to cry about. Like, there's literally nothing to cry about because I haven't been this happy in a really long time. So if any tears do fall, if any tears decide to make an appearance, it's joy. It's tears of joy, just like happy for myself and happy to just, with everything, you know? So the reason I kind of left YouTube a month ago, if you didn't see the video, is because I was going through a lot of shit at that time. Not only was I in an unhealthy relationship, which I am, thank you God, and I'm not saying his name in vain, I'm literally thanking God because I prayed every night and every day, and you don't have to believe, you don't have to have faith, but I would, wow, now I feel like I'm going to cry. Like, you don't have to have faith, but, oh my gosh, Jesus, hold back my tears, please, thank you. Literally, I lost my faith and I got it back, and after talking to God and basically fixing my personal relationship with him, he opened my eyes. And I know some people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, Vanessa, like, don't push your beliefs. I'm not trying to, but literally God opened my eyes and I saw all the BS, I saw all of the wrong in just everything, and I managed to, literally, 2016 was the year of realizing, like, I just realized things. Like, I literally did, out of nowhere. Like, I remember just waking up one morning, like, with a new mindset. Like, it was really weird. Like, honestly, it was really weird, and I don't know, I was just in a really unhealthy relationship. My mind was messed with, my heart was messed with, and I don't know, it just helped. It just helped add to the depression and the anxiety problems. And I already had those. Like, don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. That relationship that I was in, or whatever that was, that wasn't the reason, because I know some people might think like, oh, that's the reason she quit. No, I would not let some fuckboy ruin what I love the most. No, but it did add stress. It did add a lot of sadness. It added on more, you know what I mean? I'm just being really open with you guys, so I hope nobody's judging me right now. But honestly, even if you are, it's okay. It's the internet. We all have our own opinions. Judge me if you want to. But literally, it did add a lot of stress on top of other stress. And when you just have so much building up and building up and building up, like for example, like when you're trying to build a sandcastle, and here I go with my analogies, my friends love these. When you're building a sandcastle and the sand just keeps falling down, that's literally how my stress and my anxiety was. Like, it kept building up and building up, and eventually when you build it tall enough, it's just all going to collapse. It's all just going to blow away or fall over. It's just going to happen. And that's what happened to me. It all just started building up to the point of I just couldn't take it anymore. And it was just, I just fell down basically. Like, I was literally on my knees, like not knowing what to do anymore. So being in that unhealthy relationship, and then also dealing with fake friendships, people that I thought cared about me, people that I thought, you know, they meant the world to me, but I guess I didn't mean the world to them. So that also added on more hurt. I was addicted to smoking weed. Whoa, big surprise, what? Like, some of you are probably like, whoa, Vanessa, what? Literally, I'm owning up to my shit right now. And I know some people are gonna be like, you need a blunt, like, you can't get addicted to smoking weed. Yes, you can. Literally, it got to the point of smoking in the morning, smoking in the afternoon, smoking at night. It became something I relied on. See, initially, I got my marijuana card because I was doing it for my stress and my anxiety, which is, you know, it's a very easy way to treat it. I did not want to take pills because I did that in the past, and they made me very suicidal. So, wow, I feel like I'm talking to my diary right now. Literally, those pills made me suicidal. And that is one of the symptoms that happens. Sometimes it doesn't happen to everyone. So if you are dealing with stuff and pills are an option, I'm not saying rule it out completely. There's different medications, but I was on a specific antidepressant, and it made me want to hurt and kill myself. And that was in the past. This was a while ago. This was over a year ago when this happened. So I didn't want to do that again to myself. I didn't want to set myself up for that, because if I'm already so depressed and sad, I don't want to mix into the tie, or mix into the mixing bowl. I didn't want to mix in suicidal thoughts. And it's insane how, like, a medication that's supposed to help you causes you to want to hurt yourself. It doesn't really make sense to me, but that's what happened. So I didn't want to do that again, so I started smoking, and I'm not gonna lie, I literally, I let it kind of overtake me. Like, I do have friends that do smoke, and whenever they would offer, I'd be like, yes, bitch, I think yes. And I wasn't even thinking, like, I was literally going out in public high. I was literally going to restaurants high. I was going to Target high. It's just disgusting. Like, it's just disgusting to me now. To like if you watch some of my old videos, you can just tell, like, I wouldn't film my videos high, so you can tell how down and low I was, and that just proves that I was relying on it. It just proves that I needed it to help my mood. I needed it to make me happy and make me feel carefree. So I'm gonna stop talking about that, but literally that just ruined me. And I know some of you are gonna be like, well, weed doesn't affect me that way. Like, smoking didn't make me feel like that. Maybe it didn't. It doesn't do that to everyone. But someone who was literally, you guys, like, I'm not trying to, like, make myself seem like my life was, like, complete shit. But literally, I felt as if I was, like, suffering. And that's how I ended up relying on it. I felt like I needed to. I felt like I had to. And even, like, some of my friends were noticing, they're like, Vanessa, you're smoking too much now. Like, it was just really disgusting. And my best friend at the time was encouraging it. They didn't see a wrong in it. Like, whenever I would say I'm sad, I want to talk, it'd be like, just take a hit, just smoke. And it just got to that point. And I'm not putting the blame on anyone. Like, I chose to be friends with certain people. I made my own actions. You can't blame things on other people. You're not going to get better that way. You have to own up to your own mistakes and your own problems. And that's the only way you'll get better. And I will forever keep saying that. Because putting the blame on other people isn't going to resolve anything. Until you, like, look deep down into yourself and realize that you fucked up, you're not going to get better. So I stopped smoking, and literally the smoking was also, like, affecting my eating. And I feel like I'm telling my entire life story, but I really hope this is going to benefit, and I really hope this is going to help somebody, because I'm really pouring out right now. And it's very embarrassing to me. Like, it's really embarrassing to, like, talk about this kind of stuff sometimes, because, like, I'm thinking back on my old self, like, that was you? Like, you were a nasty person. And I'm so glad I'm not gonna be that person ever again, because, like, God forbid, I would never want to be that person again. But literally, it was the only reason I would eat. Like, as many of you know, if you watched the last video that I posted, it's been taken down, but if you watched it, you knew that I was talking about my eating disorder. And I'm not going to get into too much detail about it, but basically after I stopped being vegan, I just kind of got in, like, a rut, and I don't know. I honestly, like, I can't even, like, really think what, like, I don't know. Like, I'm having, like, a brain fart right now. Like, I can't even explain what made it get so bad. But the only reason I would eat is if I smoked. Like, that was the only thing that would cause an appetite for me. So there we go, something else for me to rely on, you know? Like, something else I needed to just be alive. Like, you need food, you need nutrients, but you need to do this to be able to do that. And it just got really, really bad. And I already talked about it. I already explained all of it. I lost a lot of weight. I became anemic. I got really, really sick. I was sleeping for, like, 20 hours of the day, like 15 to 20 hours of the day, because I couldn't wake up, because it was like I was so tired all the time. It's like I couldn't even get up. So then I wasn't even eating at all. I don't know. It just got really bad. I really don't want to talk about the eating, because the eating hurt me the most, because it really affected my body, and it affected how I looked at myself, because I would stand in front of the mirror for hours and cry because I wasn't happy with the way I looked. And it's crazy how it all happened. Like, it just, like, bewilders me how it all happened. Like, how I just went from not eating to it being, like, a regular thing, to looking in the mirror and being like, oh, I'm losing a couple pounds, like, I like how this looks, and then gaining a couple pounds and, like, being like, fuck, I need to get rid of them again. It was a mess. It was a mess. But I can come here to say today, everything isn't perfect already, because it's only been a month, but my eating has gotten a lot better. I've been trying to eat breakfast every morning. It's not working too well, but I do make sure I eat lunch and dinner. The snacks, I don't really snack anymore, but I try to make sure I eat at least lunch and dinner, and the breakfast thing will slowly kind of pick back up and kind of, like, roll back in with things, you know? So that is that. My eating has been getting better. It's not perfect yet, but it has been getting better. So far, I've gained 4 pounds. Woo! And I'm not trying to look at the scale. Like, I'm not looking at the numbers like, oh, if I get to this number, I'm healthy again. Because no, I need to just get my vitamins up, my nutrients up, my blood levels need to be... Because right now, they're not. I am trying to just be healthy again and feel better because I find myself... like, I don't know, I just don't feel the way I used to. And I know what it feels like to be healthy. And I don't feel like that yet. And my skin also started getting pretty bad. But now it's starting to clear up again and get better because I've been eating better and I've been drinking a lot of water and healthy lifestyle. So that's that. The anxiety. I used to have a lot of panic attacks, and for a while, for about 3.5 weeks, I didn't have a panic attack, and then I went to Barcelona with my friend Chandler, which I will be posting the video of all the shots that we've done, like, or all the shots, shots, guzzle, guzzle, no. I will post the video. I'm gonna turn it into like a little like follow me around kind of thing. So I'm gonna show you guys everything I did in Europe, everything that I did in Spain, like stuff like that. So that's gonna probably be posted like next week or something. I just gotta like edit all the clips together. It's already halfway done, but I just gotta add a couple things. So that will probably come out like next week. But when I was in Barcelona, I had the panic attack of a lifetime. It was like, whoa. Like, I don't even know why I'm laughing because it was really, really scary. And if you've ever had a panic attack, then you understand where I'm coming from, that it's really fucking scary. And I was in a country where everyone spoke Spanish, and I'm not fluent. I do understand a couple things. I can say a couple things, but I'm not fluent. So I'm literally wandering around. You're probably wondering, where was Chandler? Chandler was walking ahead of me, and she ended up going inside of like Brandy Melville, and she was talking to her mom. But I was literally like walking by myself, crying hysterically in front of everyone. Like in front of all these people, and I was in like a very populated area. So just imagine my tall ass walking through just like a mess. Like people probably thought something was like really wrong with me. But I ended up having to go to McDonald's, and I went into the bathroom and I was crying in the stall. I was talking to my mom on the phone. She was like, calm down, you're fine. And I got this tattoo for a reason. It says it's alright. I got this because when I got the tattoo, I was fine. And I got it to remind me that whenever I have panic attacks, that it's gonna pass and it's gonna be okay. And I completely forgot about the tattoo. And I feel like if I would have looked at it, then it probably would have helped a little bit. Obviously, it wouldn't have made everything completely better, but I feel like it would have helped because I was a mess. I was like heaving. I was like hyperventilating. Like, it was a mess. So I don't know, it was really bad. And like I said, I didn't have a panic attack for a while, and that one just kind of like summed up all of them for the year, and it was really, really bad. It was really, really scary, but since then I haven't had a panic attack. That panic attack happened around like I would say like the 8th or the 9th of January. So it was a couple of weeks ago. It has been a couple weeks since I had one. So I'm hoping that will be the last for a while, because it did scare the shit out of me, because it was really, really crazy. So the anxiety has been better. I don't really have anything I'm stressing about at the moment. If you saw my like Snapchat, then you know I went to Arizona because I was looking at houses out there, which I forgot. I'm not 19 anymore, I'm 20, I'm old. But literally, like, I forget that I've never had a credit card. I have like no credit. So I don't know what I was trying to do buying a house. Like, literally, I talked to the bank and they were like, you have like no credit, so what are you trying to do right now? And I was like, well, fuck! I wish I would have found this out before I even drove here. But basically, I need to get a credit card if I'm even trying to do anything like that. But I went to Arizona thinking like, oh my gosh, like I fucking hate LA. And I've said this before, like I have said I hate LA, but honestly, I feel like it was just the addiction. It was the materialistic things that I was partaking in. Like literally, like I already told my friends this, that I don't give a fuck about that stuff anymore, but literally it got to the point of like, if you didn't have like this, like if you didn't have the new in bag, like if you had, I don't even know how to explain it. It's literally like typical LA bullshit. Like you guys would see this shit on TV. Like if it wasn't a look, don't go out. Like it was some bullshit. It was literally some fucking bullshit. Now, you see, I still care about style, my makeup, my appearance. I still care about looking cute or whatever. But literally, it was so bad. And it was so annoying. Like caring about brands and caring about this and this and that. Like it was so annoying. And then just being friends with toxic ass people, it was bad. But your girl has cut those people out, which is so hard for me. It is so hard for me to cut people out that I love and that I care about, because I feel like I'm losing a part of myself. Like, when I become your friend, I'm giving you a part of me, and that feels like, that probably sounds like some marriage type of shit, like, I'm giving myself to you. Not like that, but literally, like, if we become friends and if we become like best friends, like super close, if we get in a fight, it's gonna hurt the fuck out of me. It's gonna break my heart to like the max. Like it's going to hurt me really bad. So letting go of people was really hard for me, but I had to leave some bitches in 2016 because they weren't doing me no good. They were keeping me on that bad path. And ever since I cut those people out, I managed to kind of figure out who actually gives a fuck about me, who cares about my well-being. And I am definitely a lot happier now. Now, like I said, I've said this like 5 times already, but it's only been a month, so everything is not all of a sudden okay. But I still have my lease out here. Literally my building fooled me. I thought I was gonna be able to leave in February, but they told me, no, honey, you can't leave until the end of March. So I'm literally stuck here in this satanic ass building, which I will make a video talking about it when I move out, because I'm not gonna let them come for me, because literally you guys are Satanists that live here, and I'm not saying that because like oh my gosh, like she's that ghost bitch, like literally Vanessa's the meme, like fork falls off of counter, my paranormal experiences. I've seen the memes, or the memes, whatever, however you pronounce it. I've seen them all over Instagram. I'm not just saying it just to fucking say it, like literally people have told me, yeah, I'm a Satanist, or yeah, we do rituals about, and I'm like, Every time I would come to LA before I actually lived here, I had a great time. I had friends that I like would kind of like see out here. But literally, this building has something wrong with it, and I can't wait to get out. Because whenever I go out with my friends, whenever I go out to their, or go over to their houses, or we go do things here or there, I'm fine. But then I come back in this building, and literally my friend Ashley said, and she believes in all of that like chakra and like good vibes, a good energy. She says every time she steps in this building, she feels evil, and she feels sadness, and she feels like something ain't right. And I'm like, girl, me too. So I can't wait to move out of this building, because honestly, if I move out of here and I feel better, that means there's really some demonic shit going on in this place. So that's kind of like a little update. This video I've been recording, and it says for 25 minutes now. Holy shit. Hopefully nobody comes for my foundation this time, because literally it matches. I don't know if it's like the lighting, because I have like a ring light and it's up here, so it's not like really casting anything down here, any lighting. So it's probably making my foundation look some type of way, but I promise you guys, I'm not that bitch. I promise you. I blend and I match my foundation. I will not get caught off guard. I'm not the one. But yeah, that's kind of everything that's been going on. I just spilled my entire life in this video. I feel like, so hopefully everyone doesn't come for me, but literally you guys, don't do drugs. Marijuana is a drug, like, and if you're going to smoke, don't, like, because I know some of y'all still gonna do it. If you're going to smoke, don't rely on it, and don't let it become anything more than recreational. And I know some of you are gonna be like, oh my gosh, like, you're encouraging. I'm not. But it's 2017 and people do whatever the fuck they want, and they get offended if you call them by the wrong acronyms, or the acronyms, if you call them by the wrong like things. Like, literally, like, people get offended and triggered over everything this year. So, or the past year, and even, it's probably gonna get worse this year. But literally, people get triggered over fucking everything, and some of you need to chill the fuck out, because literally half the time it's not even that deep or that serious. But to the people that aren't gonna listen to me and you're still gonna do it, like, please be careful. Please don't, like, let it become something bad. Because I just told you guys that it kind of ruined me in a way. And whenever I would talk about it in the past, like, I would literally be telling you guys, like, don't smoke, don't do drugs, don't do this. I was such a fucking hypocrite, and I own up to that bullshit. But I was kind of, it was like my my subconscious, like, trying to tell you guys, like, don't do it. But I was also telling myself in a way, like, you need to stop. But I was still doing it. I don't know, it's a mess. But yeah, this video kind of opened up a lot of things, and maybe some of you will understand better where I'm coming from and why it got really bad. Because when you're already sad and depressed and not eating, and then you mix in chemicals and shit, it doesn't go as you planned. So that's it for this video, I guess. That's everything that's been going on, but I just want you guys to know I am doing so much better. And cutting YouTube out was one of the hardest things for me to do, because I don't like many things in this world. Some of you are probably like, me, but literally, like, I don't like a lot of people. I don't like a lot of things. I'm awkward. I try to not be, like, I don't like a lot of stuff. But YouTube was that one thing that I cared about the most in the world. And without you guys, I'm literally a potato thrown in the trash that nobody cared about. I was that one French fry that you stepped on in the cafeteria. I'm that tissue that you left on the floor. I'm the hair that you pulled out of your brush and threw in the trash. Like, literally, what am I even saying right now? But literally, you guys mean the fucking world to me, and having to cut you guys off was really, really difficult, because so many times I just wanted to grab my camera and film something, but in my head I knew I'm not ready. And some of you are also probably wondering why I didn't, or why I did turn off the comments on all my videos. And that's because I have a very addictive personality, to where I don't want to see the hate, but I'm going to go look on my comments anyways and still, like, see it. And then I'm just going to, like, hurt myself. And then I'm going to, not hurt myself as in, like, harm, but, like, I'm just going to end up crying or being sad. And I was at that point a while ago that even seeing, like, the smallest, like, little comment was, like, breaking me. So I'm better, because I don't, like, I'm telling you guys, I don't know what happened, but my eyes were open. And I honestly consider it kind of like a miracle. You guys don't have to believe, but I really think that God opened my eyes in a way, and he just helped me so much, and he helped me realize just so much. So I love you guys so much. Nothing but positivity for now on. This is going to be our year, Franco family / rats, because some of you don't like to be called rats. And I don't even remember. How did we even start? Oh yeah, because everyone was calling me a rat. They were like, why do you look like the character from Ratatouille? And I was like, honestly, same. Like, why do I? And it just became a thing. So, like, whenever we get called, or whenever, like, someone's like, rats, like, we're a rat, like, it's not, like, in a bad way, so no one get triggered. You can be either a rat or a Franco family member. It doesn't matter. You can be either one. But, yeah, I have some really cool merch coming out soon, so hopefully you guys are excited for that. Tour that is being spoken about right now, so I'm really excited for that, so I can get to meet you guys. What else? What else is going on? I think that's kind of it. So hopefully you guys had an amazing New Year, an amazing Christmas. Valentine's Day is coming up. I'm not going to have a Valentine this year. Honestly, I will myself. I'm going to buy myself that big ass teddy bear from Costco and a bunch of chocolates and break out overnight and have fun. So that's my plan this year. So hopefully everyone is just happy and everything has been going well and everyone's safe. Definitely let me know in the comments below what kind of videos you guys want to see. I'm going to be posting some, like, funny shit, like, in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that, just because, like, me and my friends came up with some ideas for dumb shit, so stay tuned for that dumb shit. But yeah, like I said, like I keep saying I'm gonna go, but then I keep talking. But I love you guys. I need to actually go this time because I'm gonna go support one of my friends tonight at her show. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I love you guys so much. Don't fucking forget that. Like, and to the haters, you can't get rid of this bitch. I'm back and I'm stronger than I was before. So, see you guys later. Bye. Wow, my voice was... Bye!